Hello and welcome to my Amazing Spider-Man 2 trailer breakdown. I'm going to be playing this. I'm going to be playing it off my TV. I'm kind of poor, so yeah, let's do this. Alright, this first shot we see Spider-Man falling. Well, it's pretty okay. CGI. Now, when Andrew Garfield starts talking right here, I really hope this isn't how they open up the Amazing Spider-Man 2 like they did with 3. We do not need Spider-Man swinging in, saying his origin story, okay? Everyone knows his origin story. Can we put that to rest? Can this just be a movie where nothing just reflects back at the origin story? I'm just saying. Alright, let's continue. Another thing I want to say is I do like how they're getting more into that Spider-Man blames himself that he can't save everyone, but he tries. Like that's the main point of Spider-Man, is that his life isn't perfect, and a lot of the choices he has made, and I'm not saying in the movies, I'm actually speaking from Spider-Man continuity of comics, a lot of the choices he has made has cost him very dearly to him. Very, very dearly. But okay, let's move on. Another thing is the costume looks a little brighter in some shots. Oh man. Oh boy. The first shot of the Rhino gear though, like that, I'll honestly say when I first saw it, it looked like a simulation. I don't know how I'm going to feel about the Rhino gear. And then showing the back of Green Goblin's head, which is another thing. I don't think he's going to be green. I think it's going to be the guy from Chronicle who's playing Harry Osborn. He's just going to come out and his hair's going to be all puffed up. Because in this trailer, he doesn't look green. Actually, it kind of looks like they went back to the Harry Osborn from Spider-Man 3. More like, not like a ninja-like suit, but kind of like a suit like from the Ultimate series. Not the Ultimate actual series of comics, but from the Ultimate series of Spider-Man on Disney XD. Like that Green Goblin, but a human head and puffed up hair. Let's continue. Got Oscorp, Electro. Now there's this one shot of Spider-Man where they're showing and he's talking. I can't really tell if he's talking, but it's just amazing. It's just amazing. It kind of... Oh man. I mean, I can tell it's CGI, but it's so amazing. You just see every detail in the mask and every detail in the costume. It's so wonderful. So better than the one they used for Tobey Maguire. That costume was horrible. Another thing is I see all these, like, the Marvel and Sony coming up and Paramount, but I'm not seeing the Disney come up. It's like Disney does not want anyone to know that they are behind Marvel. It's like, no, we're just going to keep it in the text, in the end credits. Follow the Daily Bugle on Tumblr, or Tumblr. Kind of hard to see. It's kind of blurry, but that's kind of funny. A lot of CGI in this though. A lot of CGI from what I can tell. Still looks amazing. Still looks amazing. Rhino in his normal weird looking Rhino self. Okay, now when freaking I saw this and it was the guy from Chronicle, I was like, okay, he could play a good Harry Osborn. I could believe him being Harry Osborn. But when they first showed him, I thought he was the butler. I thought he was just Harry Norman's butler being like, oh, Mr. Peter Parker, the Osborns will see you upstairs. I'm going to hobble it on down. Don't worry, I may look young, but I'm actually 80-something. Yeah, no. Alright. But this is cool that they actually know that Peter Parker was in the building, which is actually really... We're going to get more into this when the trailer keeps going. Now, this is actually funny because what I predict is going to happen is the thing that is going to be probably an end credit or maybe like last 10-minute thing is they're going to go into the symbiotic suit. and and like I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna just say fuck Eddie Brock. Probably not fuck Eddie Brock, but they're gonna go with the Flash Thompson armor, Venom skin. I'm gonna say because I've seen a picture of it, and it's hard to say, but they could. I could see them doing it, just being like, oh, let's take this. Let's just say that Osborn and Parker made the symbiotic suit, not freaking Parker and Brock from the Ultimate storyline. Well, they're fathers, not Peter and Eddie. But yeah, I think what they're gonna do is be like, oh, it was Norman's people and Richard Parker, and they made the symbiotic suit, and they didn't want to release it, and it was still in development, and it's probably not going to be finished until their third movie, which could be the, as I like to say, third movie Venom Curse. I don't know why everyone wants to see Venom so bad. It's like, I want to see him too, but I can wait. Alright, yeah, let's move on with this trailer. Only thing, why does he look like Miley Cyrus? I mean, what, really? I just hope that's not a thing. He kind of just looks like Miley Cyrus in this. Oh, but this is a good shot. They show Octavius's arms and Vulture's wings. And they show this mysterious figure in black, which was actually at the end credit scene of Amazing Spider-Man 1, which believed to be Norman Osborn. I think it was Harry Osborn, and they just masked his voice. Because we see that Norman is kind of on his deathbed in this. It would make more sense for Harry to be kind of that mysterious figure in the dark and just going with his father. Yeah. Wanting that acceptance. Acceptance. Oh, here's another thing. They show an elevator coming down to a room, and there's 6 doors. Sinister 6? Yeah, you know it's coming. I can feel it coming. I just kind of wish they had like names or indications of who's coming out of those 6 doors. Time will tell, though. Another thing, are those eels? They show a scene. There's a scene with labs, and it's hard to tell if those are eels or maybe like. Oh wait, no, they're eels. But there's electric eels. Oh, everything's coming together. Oh, here's a shot of Harry, and here's why I say it's the ultimate costume from the Ultimate Spider-Man from Disney XD. It's because if you remember, he had a free hand and he had a robotic claw hand, and that's the same pretty much outfit that they're giving to Harry. Move on. God, I love the costume. Rhino, I'm not really excited about Rhino. But there's a scene that if you're watching the trailer, if you pause it, it's Spider-Man about to throw a sewer grate at freaking Rhino, and if you pause it right when he's about to throw it and there's an explosion behind him, it looks like it was drawn by Alex Ross. Looks amazing. Oh man. My only thing is Disney. I feel like Disney is gonna cave in and be like, we want Spider-Man to be the Avengers. And if they do that, I'm hoping that in the Avengers 2, they show New York a little bit destroyed, and they're just like, oh, there was some, or like they just have Nick Fury come out and be like, oh, there was some young hero that was fighting some electric weirdo, or something like that. Just make a quick reference. Don't even have to show Spider-Man. Don't even have to show the Daily Bugle. Just make a quick reference. Jamie Foxx as Electro looks amazing. I don't care if they use the Ultimate Electro. He looks amazing. That actually is an Electro I can kind of stand behind, because a man made a pure lightning Electro. That's just better than a guy in a suit. I don't know. I kind of don't like the guy in the suit thing. If he just had powers, he was wearing street clothes. It wouldn't matter. It's even. I'm not getting on heroes though. Villains, it's just really weird. But that's the end. But that's the end of the trailer. So I'm gonna wrap it up. This movie looks amazingly, amazingly spectacular. May 2nd of next year, 2014. I'll be in the theater. Hope I see you there.